Just watching my neighbour drive away because I'm really nosy. Guys, so it is day, what is it? Day 4 since being in this house. When I got here, the house was absolutely filthy. Oh my gosh. So the person who lived here was an old man who died, and his daughter had moved in. And I think she'd been living here for about 18 months, while I guess maybe sorting out his estate. He also had a son as well, but she was the one that was living here while waiting, you know, for the estate stuff to be sorted out. Anyway, she barely made any attempt to clean because the carpets were grimy. The curtains hadn't been dusted or removed and washed in years, literally years, because you could see years and years and years of like layers of like dust this thick all over the place. It was just absolutely filthy. So, you know, and because I was working at home the next day, and every time I touched something, I was like, oh, I have to go and wash my hands. You know, obviously in the age of Corona, we're all washing our hands a lot more. But here, when you're normally at home, you know, you wash your hands to go to the toilet, but you wouldn't necessarily wash your hands like every time you touched, you know, a doorknob, which is exactly what I was doing. And I was like, this cannot fly because it's just too dirty for me to be here. So I hired a team of cleaners, and when I say a team, I mean like literally 4 people turned up to give the house a deep clean. Now they did their best, so the carpets have been like fully vacuumed and cleaned. You know, everything has been dusted. Some of the curtains they got to, some of them they didn't. I'm just looking around at this curtain in this room, and I don't think they managed to, you know, sort of deep clean it or steam clean it while it was in situ. And then there's like one downstairs in the kitchen that, you know, hasn't been touched, but whatever. I mean, the problem is because I'm living here temporarily while I try and get builders quotes and, you know, try and project manage the updates to the house. We have to live here because I literally can't afford to go into a, you know, rented accommodation, pay, you know, basically 2 mortgages, you know, the rent over in one place and then also the mortgage in this house. I can't afford to do that. That just be eating into my budget too much. So I'm going to live here temporarily. We're going to unpack what we need for, like, you know, day to day. But for the most part, most things, if they don't need to be unpacked, they're going to stay in boxes until, you know, the building works is done. And then we will start to unpack. But yeah, I mean, it was just really, really grimy and disgusting. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, really. I will give you, you know, an update when I can, and, you know, subscribe and you'll be able to get updates when I have the time to do these videos. Yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.